Hello people of YouTube, Rich from PCGamesN here, and I'm joined by Ali.
Hurry up.
And today we're talking Kingdom Come Deliverance, which came out yesterday, and it's off to a pretty good start, critics-wise, as far as we can tell. The Metacritic is hovering about 75, the user score on about 8.1. But there are a few sort of rocky issues just at the start of the game, now that it's launched, and we're going to walk you through all three of them, saving, bugs, and lockpicks, and give you maybe some tips, some advice to make your early hours of adventuring a little bit more smooth. So first up, one of the first things that we've seen a lot of people concerned about is the save system, right? Walk us through this and what's going on here.
So saving in Kingdom Come is actually pretty difficult by the sounds of things. Not in the sense that you don't just press a button and save, but in the sense that the game kind of gatekeeps a lot of the way in which you actually save. So you can save automatic points during quests, as you would expect from a game like this. And you can save by sleeping, but a lot of the things you do in Kingdom Come Deliverance are time-based.
Yeah, time sensitive, aren't they?
So if you take a power nap for a few hours, you're likely to just fail the quest when you wake up and have no way of going back.
And then the other way that you save is with a potion called Save Schnapps or something like that.
Saviour Schnapps.
Saviour Schnapps.
Yeah. So you're given a few of these at the beginning. You can only hold 3 at once.
Right.
Once you use them up, you can either brew them, which obviously takes time and resources, or you can buy them from inns, which uses up precious gold.
Right.
And this has caused some problems for players. Yeah,
it's hard to save your progress with these limitations in place. It's not like Skyrim where you can sort of pretty much quick save wherever you fancy. But there's a solution, right? Which is a mod.
Yes.
Someone's already made a mod for unlimited and accessible saves.
Yeah, basically the Kingdom Come Unlimited Saving mod does exactly what it says on the tin.
Available on nexusmods.com.
Available on Nexus Mods. You download the mod. It seems to work happily. I've not seen any complaints.
Yeah, it seems to be pretty stable. That's what everyone on Reddit is saying. So that's your way to sort of save anytime, anywhere. And as that said, we know that there is a patch coming soon. We're going to talk about that in a second when it comes to bugs, which might destabilize things. But for the time being, that's how you can get unlimited accessible saves in Kingdom Come. Speaking of which, bugs. We have noticed that a number of reviewers were talking about technical issues and bugs and glitches and things during their review period, which is why, I presume, there's been a need for a massive day one patch, right? Yeah, that day one patch was 20 gigabytes, and for a 40 gigabyte game, that was a pretty big first day patch. Hefty.
But that's not all we're going to see in terms of patches. Daniel Vavra, the game's director, has been on Twitter saying that there'll be another patch to deal with bugs in quests and issues with frame rate drops, but we're not likely to see that for another couple of weeks.
Right, okay, so yeah, the day one patch has smoothed things out a little bit, but there is more work to do and it's 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
That's not ideal, but you can wait until then, or in the meantime, it's not all bad, right? There's some funny bits and pieces. I mean, Vavra himself posted a video of a guard just leaping across a moat to high jump kick Hal in the face. So it's at least a little bit funny in the short term. Yeah. And I guess it's good that Warhorse see the funny side of it. And more of those sort of memeable, shareable moments like Skyrim, when your horse, like our meme queen in the office has talked about the bugs and glitches in Skyrim being part of her enjoyment of the game. So I guess it depends. And then the third big thing that we saw a lot of people complaining about was the lockpicking system, and Warhorse again have acknowledged this, haven't they?
Yes, so the lockpicking system is apparently extremely difficult. It's particularly bad on gamepad. It's not as bad if you've got a mouse and keyboard, but it doesn't look anything like let's say Bethesda's lockpicking systems, which are very recognizable and not too difficult to deal with. It's much more complex and not very smooth, especially if you're playing with a pad. So I guess recommendation for at least lockpicking is to grab a mouse and keyboard.
But again, Warhorse have said that they're working on this, and it'll be improved in a future update at some point. I don't think we have an estimate for that. Presumably, it's not the same as the big bug fixing patch, although it could be. So again, this is on their radar. And they posted a lockpicking guide at the same time as a tweet where they said that they're working on this. So that'll be interesting to see too. So that's a sort of a summary of launch day issues and concerns around Kingdom Come. Other than that, it looks like it's gone down pretty well. Review scores are decent, and there's plenty of people talking up its looks, especially on Reddit. There was one guy who posted a screenshot from the game and said that he fooled some people into thinking they'd actually taken a walk in real life.
Which is quite impressive given that it's the middle of winter. And it's a very sunny, verdant screenshot. So that's that tells something of the gullibility of that guy's friends. But there you go.
Perhaps, yeah. So maybe it's not just Kingdom Come looking good. So there we are. That's a quick roundup for you of the first stories and the first conversation topics to have come out from Kingdom Come Deliverance after its first 24 hours, 48 hours of being on the market. Check out our review in progress on the site, which by the time that you see this video will probably have been updated to a full review with a big numerate score and everything. Let us know what you guys think of Kingdom Come so far, if you're playing it, or whether or not you're going to hold off and wait for these issues to be smoothed out over the next couple of weeks, because it sounds like they will be, and after that happens, it sounds like we could have a pretty good game on our hands.
Yeah.
So thanks very much for watching. As always, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.